Hey guys, so I had a few questions about what I'm doing for my filament holders. So I designed a little system here, so have a look here. So it's got a digital scale on it, if you noticed. So first of all, disclaimer, I didn't design this whole thing from scratch. I didn't design this whole roller from scratch. I found this on Thingiverse, but this I designed myself, and I actually modified this quite a bit to suit my needs. So let me walk you through it. So at the top, obviously I got the filament roller. And this, you see, this got 4 feet. It's got 1 foot here, here, and feet there on those sides. And what it does is got just on top of those feet, it has a little measuring scale, so they are all above it, and it just calculates the average between all 4 of the pressure, and it calculates the actual weight. It's basically a digital scale. I bought a digital scale. I disassembled the components, and I used the 4 digital scales with the electronics that go in here to actually get the filament weight. So just to see accuracy, we remove it, and then we press, hold on a second, we press, oh, I don't want this full, my bad, 1 second, and then we press the 0 button, it zeroes it out. This is between inch, gram and milligram, I think, or, well, different scales, different measuring scales, so OZ, ml, lb, and gram. So it's zeroed out, we put it on, and we get the weight. This is obviously including the weight of the spool. And what else have I got here? I've got the run-out sensor here with a PTFE tube. And the PTFE tube is just to make sure that the filament doesn't get caught in any angle, so you can pull it like that, for example, at any steep angle. Without it, it was catching on quite a lot onto the plastic. This is printed in PETG. But yeah, I'm very happy with the system because obviously as it pulls while printing, the measuring scale changes to show you the current reading. So I love it. I'm very happy with it, and it gives me a good indication if I'll need to be present for a filament change, or if I can just leave it, for example, overnight. So yeah, this is working great, and this is actually powered with one of my buck converters. So I got a buck converter inside the printer that changes 24 volts into 5 volts, and actually goes to quite a few different things. So it's powering the Raspberry Pi, it's powering these 2 fans that I installed here, and it's powering these 2 scales. So these scales actually go for these 2 printers, and I made it into one cable that actually connects to the run-out sensor as well. So here we go, I made this into this little cable here. So it's got 5 wires, 2 of the wires are for the power, to power the digital scale, and the 3 wires are for the run-out sensor, which I'm actually having quite a bit of problem sorting out in the Marlin firmware, because this is using Marlin 1, and yeah, I'm having trouble figuring out the run-out sensor settings, especially when using Octoprint. If you use the run-out sensor and it triggers, in Octoprint nothing happens, it just continues printing. So yeah, there's still quite a few things I need to figure out, but I thought I'd just show this little filament scale that I made. See you guys.